Good afternoon, people. Just kind of want to get right to it. Hope everyone's having a good day. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Want to use this time to get a little bit deeper. Kind of highlight some issues. Thank you for the feedback. Getting tons of it, whether it be good and whether it be, any feedback is good, essentially, but there are feedback that's just say it, but some feedback is just bullshit. Some of the people that I've reached out to do some tribe building are just a waste of time, dead weight. There's a lot of bitter people in the world. A lot of bitter people. There's a lot of people claiming they know what the issue is and how to solve it. Put themselves in certain areas as if they've lived that situation. There's certain people out there sitting back and riding the wave on other people's ideas. That's trash. This is all about sustainability, people. This ain't no game. This ain't no joke. This ain't for propaganda. This ain't for money for me. There's a lot of fakes, bro. There's a lot of people that ain't gonna make it. There's a lot of followers out in the world. Separate yourself, people. The bitterness is remarkable. And what I mean by bitterness is the hate. I'm guaranteeing for a fact there are particular people from my tribe, my very own tribe, that are listening just to hate or steal ideas or visions. That's trash. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. But there's a lot of stupid people in the world, and that's what it looks like, is uncreative, desperate assholes. And they from my own tribe. Another thing I want to speak on from my own tribe is that middle class Negro claiming they know what it is. That middle class Negro that will get their ass beat if they came in the streets. They don't know what it is. Now they have solutions. But that's part of the separation that's going on right now. To my white listeners, Caucasian, whatever race you are, direct this to a Negro. Send this directly to a black person. It's skin check season. What are you providing? What are you adding to your surroundings as a black person? If you ain't 50-50, you need to slap yourself. If you're not 50-50, you need to ask somebody to kick you in the ass. We are ascending to a level of 60-40. And some of y'all is 60-40 the other way. Just causing a bunch of hate. That's to me, and what I know is going to be my hardest venture on a shift that is destined to happen is my own tribe, the own black American. And there's a lot of them men. Weak cowards. Straight up, that's just what it is. It's not name calling. It's identifying. We live on labels, so I have given you a label. You are a coward. Why is it that every time a black person calls another black person, there's an expectation that somebody wants something from you? Don't nobody want nothing from you. What is you doing? A lot of people need their skin snatched. Period. There's a lot of unapologetically black people in the world, and you can't even tell me what the fuck that means. And pardon my French. You can't even tell me what the hell that even means, people. And I'm going to tell the world the progression that's required, that's needed, is being held back by a bunch of shady people that are in the black community. And I'm only talking from my community. I don't know about any other community. And if you see it in yours, you need to talk about it too. Because that's what's going to hold back the progression of humanity. Fakes. There is no sustainability in pretending. You have to be all the way $1, all the way 100 if you're worried about and concerned about sustainability. The word legacy falls under sustainability, people. Stop faking it. You did what you did. You created a name. How do you make it sustain? You know how many businesses fell? The ones that are successful are with a business commerce. But the business commerce is a direction of isolation and different. It's just a whole different conversation. And it's not a one size fits all. Each tribe has its own unique way of learning, listening, smelling, tasting, feeling. People that are good marketers know what the hell I'm talking about. We are individual, yes, but on a tribe, we are a collective consciousness. On a nation level, we are a collective consciousness. And a lot of you dummies out in the street that are causing all the flack don't understand that because y'all ain't boss enough to look. A lot of you dummies are believing sustainability on just what you are doing, and that's not a fact. If we've got one individual or particular that is promoting stock market, and our stock market is a freaking joke right now, why are you teaching stock market when you obviously know there's changes that need to be made? You need to be implementing those changes that are anticipated to be made. Once you hear that information shared from someone that's trying to develop a relationship from you, the first thing you do is steal the vision and separate yourself like a coward. There's all these people want to be leaders and don't know how to lead. And if I have somebody question my action, I'm going to slap them the next time I have somebody question my action. What kind of fool do I look like getting out here talking about this and I ain't putting it on work? You better ask somebody. What kind of fool I look like coming on, putting my face out here, my family out here, and I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm sober. Where you at? You've been sober for your whole life and you ain't done shit. Look at where our country's at. No direction. Just like me as a child. Just like a bunch of people in the world as kids. Just like the revolving door we're going to see if you cowards don't boss up. And you know who I am. You probably turned it off by now, but I'm going to make sure I keep text messages to you and spamming it to you. I'm calling you out. And really, I've drawn a line. Here's my side. Where's your side at? Yeah, I'm talking about sides and the right and the wrong. Because the word is sustainability. The word is sustainability. That's what you do it for. That is a form of survival, but the conscious effort. Y'all stupid. And I'm not talking, there's people that are on the wave that have been on the wave. And I'm not talking about in tribal's essence. I'm talking about in direction and sustainability efforts, period. And this is a venting towards a tribe. And so I don't want to discredit any work that anybody's already done or has already been doing. Just over 10 minutes. and I'm going to finish with this, but it's about sustainability. And when we talk sustainability, guys, you have to be aware at some point of who you are as a person. Sustainability is important because there are so many factors about living as a human being in this species that we do not know about, that we need to learn about. Going to work every day, paying your bills when due, putting gas in your car is to continue. Stop faking it, or wake up, whatever it is you have to do, and understand that you are already working towards sustainability, people. Now, to make it a conscious effort is our generation's responsibility. Now that I'm sober, I'm reaching out to people. I feel like that a conversation needs to happen. To my baby boomers, people that are even older, 60s, 50s, but what are you leaving behind? What are some of the messages that my generation needs to hear about? Because my kids need to see better. They need to know for a fact, and I need to know for a fact, that I left behind an opportunity for them to smell the fresh air of the world, or experience going to their kids' soccer or football game. There's a lot of fake people in the world, man, and a lot of people that just aren't going to make it, and that's really the reality. There's a lot of fake people. Oh, I'm a boss. I'm a king. Only bosses are able to look at that inevitability of sustainability, death, and continuing life. Not a shoe brand or a hat. That's old. It's time to boss up, man. Only bosses can look. I'm out.